Did you know that guppies and humans both have 23 pairs of chromosomes? Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Keeping Fish Simple. So in this week's video, I'm going to show you guys 6 things that you didn't know about guppies before you started watching this video. Now this video is going to be full of information. It's going to be really interesting for you guys. I'm just doing this for entertainment purposes. I thought you guys might find this fun to watch and just super entertaining. So make sure you stay around to the end to listen to everything that I have to say. Also, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already seen some of my content, I make lots of aquarium related information videos as well as entertaining ones, so please consider subscribing. Also, if you're not in the Facebook group, go and check the description below. I've left a link down there for you to join that. We've got like 600 members at the moment. It's really good. We're sharing lots of information. There's no spam. It's just purely aquarium related. So make sure you go and join that. I think you guys will really enjoy that. So we've got a really good community on there and make sure you guys go check that out. So without any further ado, let's get started on the video. Alright, so fact number 1 is guppies have actually been used to fight in the battle against malaria. Now, this is just in the areas where malaria is a massive problem. They've been introduced into streams and lakes and just bodies of water where there's lots of mosquitoes. They actually eat the larvae that mosquitoes lay in the water. Now this stops mosquitoes from being able to breed, and malaria is like a really, really deadly disease, and it's spread by mosquitoes going from one person to another and just spreading the disease around, and it's just a mess. So guppies have actually been really useful in controlling the rate that mosquitoes breed at, because they breed at a really fast rate. So in Asia specifically, they've been introduced into many lakes and used to control disease and lower the rate of mortality in third world countries. So they're actually an amazing fish, surprisingly. I did not know this before I started having a look around, but that's a really cool fact. Alright, so fact number 2 is guppies actually have a lot more in common with humans than we actually think. They actually have 23 pairs of chromosomes, which is the exact same amount that humans do. And this is just a small interesting fact. I didn't know this before. I also had a look at that. It's quite fascinating. I think scientists also use this to mimic behaviors in humans and like test on, and I don't know if you guys are against all of that, but I think that's kind of good in a way because it helps us fight diseases and things that just nasty things that we shouldn't be worrying about dealing with humans. So yeah, they actually have the same amount of chromosomes. So fact number 3 is guppies actually rapidly reach maturity. Unlike most animals, they actually start life as miniature adults. So that means that they can mature at a much faster rate and just start eating food and skip that whole egg cycle process. So a female guppy will give birth to about 30 to 60 young, and then all these young will mature within about 4 months at maturity, and that means just breeding level. So that's really, really fast rate for an animal to reach maturity like that. Except for insects and stuff, they reach maturity really quick. But for an animal like that, that is a really, really quick rate. So I knew this, but this is just an interesting fact. I thought you guys might find that cool. Alright, so fact number 4 is about the history of the guppies. Now, the first person to bring guppies into the hobby was a man named Paul Haenel, and he was an American, and don't know which year it was, but he actually was the first person to bring guppies into the hobby, and since then, breeders have just been breeding a wide range of different colors and sizes of guppies and just really working on the strains and making just an awesome, awesome fish like the ones I have in this tank. And yeah, he's done us all a massive favor. So kudos to Paul Haenel. So fact number 5 is my favorite fact of all of them. This is like the most interesting one. There's quite a few names here, so I've got it off my phone. But so guppies were first sighted back in 1859, and back then the name of guppy didn't exist. They were just called Poecilia reticulata. And what happened is in 1861, a man named Albert Gunther hatched a new name for the fish. This time it was called, give me a second here, Gyrodinus guppy, which was chosen to honor Robert John Lechmere guppy. So Robert was the first person to bring the guppy specimens into the Natural History Museum in London. So that's actually a really interesting fact. That means that the guppies have had their scientific name changed twice throughout history. So yeah, I just thought you guys might find that interesting. I found that really cool. Alright, so fact number 6 is something that you probably wouldn't know already, and studies have shown that, studied like the breeding behavior between guppies and found that females are more likely to breed with a male that has orange color. Now, I didn't have any clue about this. I read this in an article. I don't know the scientific validity of this statement, but apparently it's true. So if you have an orange guppy and you have blue guppy males, so an orange guppy male and blue guppy males in your aquarium, the orange guppy male is most likely the one to spread on his genes and have babies because the females find them more attractive. I don't know about that, but that's just a bit of discrimination in your fish tank. So Anyway, that's all the facts. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. It means a lot to me. If you want to go check out this store down below also, I've got a 10% code down there. I've got lots of interesting things on there that you might enjoy. You don't have to go there. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. It's just there to help support the channel and help bring content to you guys. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.